Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Dallas Cowboys and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Well, we're playing under the lights and some heavy rain here tonight. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
60 back.
Throwing to start this game. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Let's go. Ready.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
18, hot 70. Ready.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's down to almost, no, they're still going to give him the 30 here. They get 27 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Ready. Panther 60.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Pete, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Five still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Go.
Play fake. It's Milton. Intercepted in the end zone. Darnell Savage with the pick. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
His first pass falls incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And we'll see what they do here on second down. You had him, Brock. Throw was on target. You got to help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that. That was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Rip.
First carry now, this is Bashal Tu'u. Hits the sideline to the 20. Up the sideline, past the 40. Works the sideline inside the 35. Touchdown, Jacksonville! The Jaguars drive the length of the field and take a 6-0 lead. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Return coming from the 6. And this will give them some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Here we go. Back.
Off the play fake. Here's Milton. Right side. Ferguson's got it. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. And that's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
And they'll manage to contain him after that 6-yard pickup. Put down by Caleb Ransaw.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Here we go. Here we go. Bronco 80.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Catch made. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
60 Maverick. 60. Come on. Come on. 60 Eagle. 6.
Throwing off the play fake. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. It's a pickup of 34 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Cowboy 80.
Shotgun snap, they'll give to Blue. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Milton back to throw. Drops this underneath. It's Blue. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk.
On the toss to Blue. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Motion man is the tight end here, going left. Here's Milton. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points. As that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs.
Well, 99% of what they did was excellent. Right play call, good route, great throw. Just needed to make that catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert every time.
Tootin gets it from the gun. He'll be brought down just as he gets it up to the 24. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. They'll go again here with Tootin. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars pull out in front for their 13-zip.
We are watching a showman put on an absolute show. What a day for this running back. I think he'd be the first to tell you it's about the guys up front, the receivers blocking outside, and the electricity of his legs.
Little tacks on the extra point. And the Jaguars double their lead to 14. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. There's Cavante Turpin on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Turpin on the return. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Cougar Knights.
Milton now. This is caught by Blue. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now they have third and short.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
And he's going to be brought down at the 42. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. To throw, Milton. He puts some juice on a deep throw. He's got it inside the 25. And they are all the way into that red zone.
First down. A gain of 40 yards. And the Cowboy first down.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Again, gets glued. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Here's Milton. He's got it at the 5. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys make it a one-score game in the first half. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. In the words of Pete Carroll resume, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, it's Rondale Moore. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
You know, Kate, sometimes I think we tire around draft time of hearing all the traits, short area quickness, agility, explosiveness. But then when you see it come to life in the regular season, and that skill set that this returner has, he checks every box, and it's why he's been so darn productive.
Finds his running back. This is Bayshore 2. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
They'll run here on first down. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Rip, 23. Toledo.
And off to 2. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion.
From the red zone on first. It's caught right side by Johnson. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take a 13-point lead. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as Well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just a machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Cowboys 7. Cam Little, the kickoff for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Turpin with a return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk, go!
Who gets the handoff? And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They get 35 out of that one. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
Hey, you know by now I'm not shy about referencing movies during a game, and that run, that was a picture-perfect script. You get the defense thinking one thing, looking one way, then bam! You surprise them with a twist, and head the other way for a big run.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. And it's the Cowboys. With it, first and 10.
Come on, come on.
We'll start the drive with blue. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Get it! Look at 19!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time?
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Cowboys make it a 1-score game before halftime. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set in through the rain. And the Cowboys chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Cowboys 14. Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Moore with a return. Things going well so far. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
On the return, the Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down.
On the red. Hey, kill.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Hey, run. Focus, hot.
On the give, it's Tootin. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Moore with a return. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. Into the red zone. Touchdown on an incredible return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars double their lead to 14.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Turpin with a return. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Ready.
Up the middle, Blue. And he manages to find a little traction on that surge field as he fights forward for a couple. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Megan throw out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. Gets some space around midfield. Running down the left side. And he won't be able to take it all the way. Got close, though. Out of bounds just shy of that 10-yard line. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big. They can block at the line of scrimmage. But the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
On first down, it's Blue. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Crack all 80.
Milton. Catch is made in close. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. The Cowboys Cowboys cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
Cowboys.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Cowboys chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
21. Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Tootin headed left. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6.
Lisa 24. Hey, Soko, high.
Inside give here for Tootin. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Cowboys crowding the passing lanes. They're into the dime for third down.
Rip 23. Here we go.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
Kate, I can speak from personal experience on this one. That is the absolute worst nightmare as a quarterback. When you call that bootleg and you turn around and all you see is nothing but a big old defensive end, yeah, your interest switch from getting rid of the ball to a little self-preservation. Good job just simply hanging on to the football.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Ready, set.
Here's first and 10 from the 34.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now it's second down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, second and 10. Throwing now, Milton. Piling up a receiver screen. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
A gain of 6 yards, and it's third down.
Hold it ready.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
19, Tiger, 19. Ready.
Now Milton to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
A 2-yard gain.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line. You feel good about it. It's going in the hole. but you never want to leave it short.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2.
Cougar 19.
He's back to throw. He's got it to his running back. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out is going to carry on.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Off the play fake. Here's Milton. Over the right side is caught by Ferguson. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Tap the 60.
Milton back to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
18 Cardinal.
Milton going to throw again here, 2nd and 10. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Go! Cowboy 80.
He gets it. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. It's a gain of 7. Now they've got some options here on 4th down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this.
Here we go. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Dragon 60.
Looking to throw. And this one winds up incomplete. They took their shot at extending the series, but it's going to be a new possession when we resume play. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go.
Running from the pistol, it's Tootin. He's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Even 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. A pickup there of 33 yards. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game. Tootin
on 1st and 10. Keeps it moving. And they're on him to to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Hey, easy, Ralph, son, this is hot. Hey, kill.
He couldn't quite break it. Still 5-yard gain, though. 3rd down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Rip, 23. Son,
Here he is on 3rd and short. He rolls to his right. Got his man. Thomas has it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Red on red. Bronco switch. Here we go.
They'll try with the wideout. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
Just keep on continuing the evolution of the wide receivers as runners. You know, that used to just be a gadget play, Kate. Then you see it more and more between the 20s, and now we're seeing it even in the red zone. Get your playmakers the ball.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Hey, go. Son, this...
On the ground, certainly. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
All right, let's go.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. On his Little for the extra point. Got a good play at the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Jaguars double their lead to 14.
Cowboys 21. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Returning it from the 4. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Check.
Throwing from the gun here. To the left and reeled in by Ferguson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense to the line
A
fast.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 34-yard line.
70-0.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Cowboys losing by 14. 2nd and 3 now.
Come on. Hey.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Now blue. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running. Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
A little bit of chaos, right? When your play breaks down, trying to find a connection and get on the same page, just couldn't do it. I'll tell you this, though, and what I do like is you live to play another down. You don't risk the interception, and you throw it out of bounds.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Gotta be lying. Drop 50, drop 60.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on the defense.
This is complete to Ferguson, out left. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
19 Charger. 79 Broncos. Ready?
Still sticking with the passing game. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running.
19 Charger. Dragon 60. Buffalo 18.
Throwing now. Just need an official ruling, and they said catch. Great play. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way. So we have a pause here inside 2 minutes. All reviews come from the booth, and they want to take one more look. So they sent it to a 2nd set of eyes in New York, and the call on the field is confirmed.
Hawk 70.
Milton now. Hits his running back.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Near the goal line. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Cowboys chuck the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Cowboys 28.
Down inside 30 seconds now. Their hopes resting on finding a way to get this football. Oh, the Cowboys are saying they have it, and it looks like they do! Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag.
Let's go.
Run field with 2. And this hasn't been a common side out with him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready? Press, go!
The Jaguar first down, Brock. And they can run out the clock on this one. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
The Jaguars kneeling out the rest of this victory. So the Jaguars come away with the win in this one. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football